Hey there, welcome to Paper Flow Origami. I'm Steve and today I will show you how to wetfold this fox. On the right here you see the original model and on the left you see the model you will fold in this tutorial. To make this you will need a watercolor paper of at least 25 centimeters, which is colored on one side. I used Ecolin, but you can also use acrylics to paint it. Then just dampen the paper a little bit on the white side, and then let's get in the flow. So I'm using a Arches watercolor paper. This is 25 centimeters. And I colored it on one side. I did a quick job, so it's not really homogeneous, but that's just for this tutorial. First we turn the white side up and we fold the paper in half like this. Then we fold the other diagonal, but don't make it sharp. Then we're gonna make another mark for reference, and for this we will fold this line to the mark we made here in the middle. And just mark on the middle line, so only press down here. And then fold down the tip to the mark you just made. And you can make this nice and sharp. Then we turn the paper, and now we will make belly fold like this, along this line, all the way, so these edges here connect nicely. Make sure the middle point is on the middle line. Then do the same on the other side. Then we're going to inverse this fold, so make it a mountain. And you just pleat the model like this. Then we're going to make a fold from this point to this point. Doesn't have to be super exact, so. And then make it really sharp. And then make the same fold on the other side. So from here to this point to this point. And then we are going to inside reverse fold these two folds we just made. This, see all the folds? This becomes a mountain, valley, mountain, mountain, valley, mountain. So you can just adjust all the folds. These remain the same. This is also mountain, so I'm going to pop this out. Mountain, mountain, valley, mountain, 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 valley. So the result should look like this. Next we are going to work on the tail here, and we're going to fold it up. So this will be the body and the tail has to come up like this. There's no real reference for this. First, if I open up the model a bit, I'm going to make a crimp fold here. We start with the valley fold, and the valley fold will start, if you follow this line, just a bit more to the top. So not at this point, but a bit more to the top. And towards the side. So like this. And it should be almost like perpendicular to the top, I think. And so that's for the valley. We're going to start bending. And then for the mountain fold, so this will become a mountain fold. For that, you need to make sure the end results. So you see this little gap here. You should make sure you have this little gap. So not like this, but you want this little gap. For the rest, if you make this fold higher or lower, you will get a bigger or smaller tail. That's really up to your taste. The final model will sit a bit more like this. So if you want your tail to be a bit more up, you should move this valley fold even up even a bit more. And you can just make something like this. Just eyeball it, and if you're happy with how it looks, if it looks kind of like mine, then you can make the creases sharp. And this was a crimp. We're gonna make it symmetrical now, so I open it up. Put this middle part a bit to the side. So if you look at here, put it to the side. doesn't matter which side. And this becomes a valley. We push this in. These two become mountains, so valley, mountain, mountain, valley, valley. And then just collapse it again. So you have the same result, except now it's symmetrical. Okay, then we leave it like this and we start working on the head a bit. Remember, if your paper becomes too dry, you can always moisten it. Just be careful to moisten it on the white side. Make sure your fingers are dry before you handle the color side. Okay, for the head. We are going to open up a bit like this and make mountain folds along these lines. Get this triangle, and now you can actually lay it down and make the model like this. Then fold up just a little tip for the nose. And then we're going to have a look at the back. Open this up, like this. And we're going to make a mark, and the mark is halfway between the edge and the point where the two valley folds come together. So I fold like this, and just mark the middle point, so carefully, and just pinch in the middle. Okay, then we're going to fold the edge to the pinch you just made. And this can be a bit more wide, not all the way, just the middle. And now we are going to fold this edge to here, valley fold, but don't make it sharp, just to position the paper a bit, like this. And then we are going to make this mountain fold in the middle again. Or maybe make two more valley folds, one from the middle up to the point where this and this creases you just made come together. Now you can fold this back, push in here, and you'll see paper come like this. Don't make this sharp, I want this to be a bit like round. Do the same on the other side, so I push in here, and I can fold. Paper to the back, so in the back it looks like this. In the front looks like this, and you start seeing the head. You can make this a bit more round if you want. Like this. Push this out, so Alright, I'm gonna moisten my paper a bit. I will shape the eyes for a bit. To do this, you make a valley fold from the side of the nose to the point here, most deepest point here, and not all the way. If you start doing it, maybe it's easiest if you first do it with the top layer. And you bring the ear a bit down, so get something like this. So this line goes up and then to the side. And then add in at least another layer like this. You can choose what you want. You can leave the second layer like this or also push it in. This is personal preference. Go. Same on the other side. Try to make it as symmetrically as possible. You can adjust shaping when the model is done. Okay, then we will start working on this part, so the front paws and the neck. For that, I'm going to fold a bit of the paper inwards, starting from where the eye is, all the way down. There's no real reference. And don't make it sharp, just bend it in, because this will become the front leg. But do make it sharp on the top part. So this opens up a bit, but that's okay, it looks nice. By doing this, you see you'll reveal some of the neck. So the parts on the neck, I make this sharp and I just let this be a curve. Same on the back. And then we're gonna press this in a bit, so while keeping these together, so you have a bit more of a wide neck. And you can do some more shaping on the head, however you like, until you're satisfied. Yes. And now we will work a bit more on the front legs, so they're bended in, and I'm gonna make sort of a valley bend here on this side. the valley ends where so you have the neck, where the white part of the neck ends. That's where the valley starts all the way down, like this. Don't make it sharp, just a bend. So do this on both sides, like this result. We can work on the legs later. Now we will work on the back part. And for that we will make a mountain fold that goes like halfway between these points up to somewhere behind where it just made the leg. So this will form this leg. So I think it's a bit more to the bottom parts than right, exactly. And then we will make this a crimp. So this is a mountain, and we make a valley just on top, like this. And so you get this sort of result. Okay. You can lock it by folding behind this tip. And then you have some paper here. We want to hide and then shape the tail more. So if you work from the inside, you start making a valley fold here. And so it's easiest if you look from this part. So here it's a mountain fold. And there's also no reference. You can make it go as far up or as low as you want. You have this line here. It's about to this point, maybe a bit higher. So this will be the shape of your tail. And then to hide this part here, we will make a swivel fold. So if you look from the back, we'll continue this fold. We'll continue this fold all the way together. And so you might need to adjust so you're able to have this paper fold like this. This is a swivel fold. So we started like this, and we did this over. And on front it looks like this. We fold behind this, locking everything. And your hind leg is about done. And then repeat on the other side. And then it's just final shaping. So make sure your paper isn't super dry. So first, if you want to make the fox stand now, it will fall a bit to the front. So if you look at this point, this front point, and this behind point, it's not a straight line. So we're gonna sort of make it a bit more straight by folding this back. On the inside, it's something like this. wait, I forgot. I forgot to shape my highlight, so that's weird. Shaping the paws. And finally for the neck, I like it so if you now put it like this, it's just looking right. You want to look it towards you, so I just turn like this. Really exaggerate here. You can always undo and it will undo by itself. So first like this and then a bit like this. So you have sort of an S going on here. Yeah, so now it's looking straight at us. You can define the leg a bit more. Then sort of make the shoulders here, so we're going to push in here. So you open in on the inside, open up a bit. Make sure this is moist enough. So I push in here, and then I push on the face. This is not easy. I'm exaggerating a bit now, so you can really see what's going on. So now we have more like a body shape with the shoulders and the body, and you can just keep adjusting. If you're using Arches paper, you can adjust a lot without ruining your model. Okay, almost done. And then finally the tail. For that I make a valley bend here, like this. And I open up here. So, like this. And just do whatever you want to make it look elegant. A little color change. And voila! This is our neat little Wetfold Fox.